Pegcity Soundoff. Really looking forward to talking to second floor patients here today. Before we get started, I do want to mention our sponsors really quick. First, we have our sponsor of the month. You can see in the background behind me, your Prairie Alchemist. Been a longtime friend of the podcast, longtime sponsor, so go check them out if you're in the St. Malo area, located at 163 St. Malo Road. Great breakfast, great lunch, open, Tuesday through Saturday, so great place to check out if you're in the St. Malo area. Also, we have our yearly sponsor as well. Yearly sponsor is TDL Architectural Cladding Specialist. So if you are interested in getting involved in the trades, you can reach out to them, check out their website, and check out the QR code that we have on the screen there. And also, if you're interested in getting involved in, or just, getting a big project done, you can check them out as well. They're a fantastic company. They've done a lot of good help for the podcast. And shout out to Trav Media as well. Always got to shout out Travis and the work him and Chris have been doing. And last but not least, if you don't have anything to do today, or if you're already, or tonight I should say, and are already planning it, get down to the rec room for the Battle of the Bands. There's some great bands down there, and this is a real way you can support them and actually kind of influence their upcoming gig. The winner of the Battle of the Bands will be a part of the Rock in the Fields Minnedosa, so that should be awesome. Now, how are you guys doing? Thank you for joining me here from Second Floor Patients.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Yeah,
doing
Awesome.
Swell.
Wicked, happy to hear you guys are doing good. I appreciate you doing or joining the podcast here today for sure. And we got a lot to talk about. Last time we talked was right before, or at least not too far before, Punk Fest last July. A lot has gone on since then. You played a lot of shows, and you have some shows coming up as well. So let's start with that. You got the show coming up May 2nd at the Handsome Daughter, if you want to talk about that a bit.
May 2nd, it's going to be good. Sorry, I can't really be, I might not be moving, but I am excited.
We can hear you good. The audio's working.
Perfect. May 2nd is going to be a single release party for our newest song, LYM. And we're going to be playing with our homies, The Program, and Spectrums. I'll pass the mic to someone who has working visuals.
Yeah, no, I'm super excited to be playing with them. Wow, we haven't played with the Program in probably in a while. Do you guys remember the last show we've played with them?
It might have been Side Stage.
Yep.
I think it was Side Stage.
Crazy
good. Yeah, actually, we recorded Rylan, their bassist, recorded us back in 2025 that summer for the drums and the guitar parts we did for LYM, and it was a very good. It was very good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a very fun experience. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and the sound is great on that track as well. So great job with the audio for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So again, absolutely, and again, that is at the Handsome Daughter May 2nd. So get down there for the single release. It's going to be a fantastic show. I did want to ask you about that single, so let's jump right into it. LYM you released on April 20th. What do you think of the reception so far?
I think people are digging it. People are liking it. We've been playing that one a lot at our shows, but just haven't got around to recording it. So we're just happy that people can just play whenever they want, listen to it.
Well, I think that was the first original that we ever kind of put together as a band. So we've been playing it since day one.
Yeah.
Now it's finally the three of us doing it. It's not.
It's created some camps of fans. We have some that are LYM day oneers, and some that are just getting into it now. But it's all the love is appreciated.
Yeah,
very good.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. Well, it's like I said, a great track, very well polished on it. Certainly, you can tell that you guys have been playing as many shows as you had. You had a very busy 2025. Played a lot of shows, definitely, and yeah, you can definitely it shows. Sorry, in the chemistry on that song.
I kind of like these guys. They're pretty good.
Yeah, that's all right.
That's awesome.
I hate these guys. Let me tell you.
Bit of animosity there.
Never.
It happens. Well, you can definitely tell that it would have been written around the same time as some of the other songs. It fits in really well, obviously, with your set. Reminds me of Battle Royale and Community with the way the intro is. It's right at the start, right in your face, and really catchy as well. The guitar at the beginning, well, obviously throughout the track, but the guitar right at the beginning catches you immediately. The drums are fantastic as well.
The drums.
The drums.
Yeah, the drums.
So
yeah.
good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Not that I'm a drummer myself, but I imagine that's a fun one to play on the drums.
Well, it's fun when you play it right. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's good. Like, and the guitar part, like you said, like it was an older song, yeah. Like I recorded it a while ago, but the way we play it now, it's just so much better. I think it's so much more personality. And Jaleel took such simple parts and made them crazy good. There's a whole like the whole bridge breakdown part on the original.
Yeah.
I can't listen to it anymore. It just sounds like ABCs. But now the new one, it's nasty, stinky. Was good, stinky.
And that just comes, like we were saying, that just comes from playing so many shows together, practicing together, everything all the time. You guys obviously spend working on it. Is there, and I think there is certainly, but I wanted to ask you guys, is there a message behind that song, or could you kind of talk about the message behind LYM a bit?
Yeah, it was written, the lyrics at least had a lot to do with just, it came out on April 20th, which as some people know is like a special occasion of sorts for some people for substance and such. Lime was kind of written because way back in the yonder, from that little hospital stay I took in back in 2019, may or may not have something to do with substances, and just kind of biting off too much that I could chew. And a lot of the lyrics are just about like, you know, like peer pressure and just like dabbling with these substances, even though you know they're might not be your cup of tea, but it really comes from that. It's a pretty bleak story, but it's fun to play, and I hope some people can relate to it. And
For sure. No, absolutely. That was what I was going to say. There is, I think a lot of people can relate to that message. So that's awesome, and still kind of in a high energy track as well. It doesn't always have to be a sad song to kind of get that kind of message across, right?
Exactly.
Absolutely. And also you released with that the live version of the song 2, which was originally released back in 2022, I believe. I wanted to ask you, that's obviously a great track. We talked about that a little bit last time that you guys were on the podcast. What went into the decision to release that track as the live track? And why was it influenced by Howard from Until Defeat and Skyray there?
Well, freaking Howie is always talking up that track. This was before I deleted the original 2022 like single release, before Justin and Jaleel fully became full-time staff and helpers. And I never really wrote 2 with the intention of it being like a proper like punk band thing. It was much more like a slower alt indie rock thing.
Yeah.
But after we were struggling for songs, for like live songs, I threw it into the ring, and then Justin and Jaleel spiced it up so much better. And it's of that same camp with the original recording of Lime, where I don't think the original recordings are the most representative of us, but I also don't want to like get rid of 2 because Howie, it would break his little heart. Just break his little until the heart breaks.
Yeah.
So we kept it up, and the live version that we uploaded alongside Lime is just a nice little like bookender of like, here's all the old stuff and then the new way we play it, and now moving forward we're gonna kind of see what new stuff awaits for us to write and to do. And that's really,
for sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. And you are one of those bands you have to experience live to get the full experience as well. And whether it was intentional or not too, you really get a great experience from that track, because even just the talking before the track, it puts you right there in a Second Floor Patients concert, with you throwing things out to the crowd or whatever. It sounded like you were handing things out or throwing stuff out there, but
yeah,
that's a good way to capture that energy for sure.
Such a good energy. The fans are fantastic. Everyone that comes to the shows are just so sweet and helpful. And nice.
Sweet, energetic, always ensure we have a good time as well as we do our best to make sure they have fun too. And it still blows my mind that when it comes to 2, people actually like I'll look out and I'll see people moshing to our slower songs, and it's like, what the heck is going on? But I'll take it. Yeah, that's sweet. That's pretty. That's just, it makes you feel good, right?
Yeah,
But
I can imagine. Yeah, you always have a great fan base at the shows there for sure. Great vibes all around.
absolutely.
So obviously, great track. Like you said, it was written a while back, or it's not like it was a brand newly written track. You guys, same style certainly, but like we mentioned earlier, you guys are definitely evolving, becoming more polished, sounding better than ever with each show. What's coming up in the future for Second Floor Patients in 2026? Obviously, you just released a single, so you're going to let that breathe. You're going to give that some time right now. But what's going on in the future? What's a bit of a peek into 2026 for you guys?
Well, we've got some stuff in the workshops. You know, we got we know what kind of sound we are. We know what we all bring to the table. We can kind of put it together and make music in our own style as Second Floor Patients. But we're kind of like, we're drawn from other stuff. So there's going to be a lot of different sounds that we're kind of experimenting with. And, you know, we have all these big ideas, but now comes to, you know, putting it on paper. So that's kind of where we're at, is just putting everything into motion and then finalizing it. And we've got quite a bit in motion. We've just got to hammer it down so that for upcoming shows this year, we'll be able to put some new stuff out for everybody, and hopefully they enjoy it.
Awesome. So definitely sounds like something's in the works in the near future then.
Oh yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. Oh yeah. We got some good stuff.
Not sure when, but yeah. Well, like you said, we'll ride these songs out for a while. People are enjoying them, and it's been nothing but a blast. Thank you all of our peers and fans who have given us this opportunity.
Oh, absolutely. We wouldn't be where we are. And it's wonderful to see a lot of the same faces, a lot of new faces. And, you know, we've had people from Saskatchewan coming into work, and they come to our shows, and, you know, they say, oh, I found you guys on Instagram and thought you were great. And it's like, holy crap, we're in Saskatchewan. But
we're crossing province lines, baby.
That's right. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
That feels good. It's good. Yeah, no, it's nice.
Absolutely. Well, like we said, a lot of people can relate with a lot of the messages in your songs, and just some great tracks. So yeah, I can see why. So looking back a bit, I did want to ask you as well. Like I said earlier, you played a lot of shows in 2025. If I gave you a second to think about it, what were some of your standout moments from 2025? Whether it was a show or just releasing something, or just a moment where you realized something was clicking. What were some big moments last year for you guys?
Punk Fest for sure being one of them.
Yeah.
I think number two would be number one, but I gave it in the wrong order. Would be our release show. Was it in October?
Yes, October, early October.
That was a crazy show, and
was that Handsome Daughter?
It was so good. I still think about it.
Yeah,
Handsome Daughter.
Okay, yeah.
Crazy show, huge turnout again, and just like there's just so much love. It was just such a reaffirmation of like what we're doing is like it must be good, or people it's working, people like it. I'm glad people are liking our little fast fun tunes.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I go to a lot of local shows definitely, and you guys always have that same energy. Your show in general has that same energy, and that's what was going on at Punk Fest last year. Punk Fest was amazing, definitely. So shout out to everybody who put that on, and all the bands, definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, looking forward to that as it comes up this year as well, for sure.
Yeah, they asked us not to play. I don't think they don't do repeats for Punk Fest festivals, but we definitely recommended a few up and coming bands that are going to be playing this year. I think Paradise on Fire is on the bill.
Oh, I'm so excited! It's one of my favorite bands right now.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah, they're fantastic for sure. I did want to ask you, Jalil, as well. I don't know if I brought this up last time. I don't think I did, but your guitar, the blue guitar there, is one of my favorites in the local scene. I love that guitar. I saw it all the way a few years back when you were playing with Avenue 46, and obviously see it with Second Floor Patients as well. Now, I don't know anything really about guitars too much. I'm not a musician, but I wanted to ask you about the guitar a bit, what kind of guitar it was, and just how long you've had a bit of a history on that.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm not that much, like I play guitar, but I don't really know much about guitars. But
let's see if I can find it. It's a beautiful guitar.
It really, no, I mean, yeah, definitely, it's a fantastic guitar. It always stands out on stage, no matter where you're playing or no matter the backdrop. That guitar stands out immediately.
It needs a haircut right now.
Yeah, it's kind of missing a string at the moment.
How long has that string been broken for, Jaleel?
Well, this was impromptu. I apologize.
If there's ever a sign to bring it back,
no, it's all
This
good.
is it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, I mainly got it because there's blue and gold. It looked cool. It was an Ibanez.
And it's got the big bendy rod, right? Like the what's it called?
The whammy part. No,
the whammy bar.
It came off.
Mark the bendy rod.
It came off, and like I don't know where it is. I'll be honest.
No casualty.
That's why it's not on there. But
well, yeah, great.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, I love the Ibanez guitars. I love those like just like the shreddy looking guitars, you know?
Yeah.
Those look fast.
Yeah, sleek, definitely, for sure.
Yeah, it's lightweight.
That's awesome. Do you have any influences that or people or guitarists, I should say, who've influenced you, or people that you would kind of say influenced the way you play guitar?
Yeah. I've been liking Paul Gilbert.
Okay,
Paul Gilbert. Yeah. A lot of his guitar playing and shredding and stuff is super cool. Jackie Vincent, I don't know if you're familiar with him. He's he was like the old guitarist for Falling in Reverse.
Oh, okay.
To be their guitarist. Yeah, I think that's when I like really got into like just like playing as fast as you can.
Yeah.
Just, like sweep picking, all that stuff. That's when like I discovered that stuff. And then you know your staples, your Slash. I love me my Les Paul as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
What do you? I taught you box too.
No, definitely.
Awesome. Well, I was going to ask about maybe drumming influences on the band as well, or just any drummers that come to mind.
Oh boy. Honestly, I never really like got into music that way. Like I don't really know names. I just know bands.
Okay.
So if we're talking about like, I look up to the music, maybe not so much the musicians, but not for lack of caring, just because I never was looked at that way. But like, so I grew up listening to a lot of Minor Threat and Black Flag, the Misfits, and then it started to go a little more poppy. So like, I started listening to a lot of Travis Barker, Trey Cool. I know those ones by name because I'm basic. And then The Offspring. So like all that kind of pop punk and, you know, 90s, early 90s, late 80s punk music is kind of where I tend to listen to when I want to learn something new, or if I want to steal something and then go, hey, look, an idea for a Second Floor song. But otherwise, like, I don't really know that many drummers.
No, fair enough.
Aaron Carp. Yeah. So that's kind of where I draw from music, not the musician, but the music itself. Yeah.
No, absolutely. And like I said, the drumming on LYM is fantastic. That might be my favorite.
Well, the intro, we're always going to be, I said this on Power 97, but it's you're always going to be your own harshest critic. I'm never going to be happy listening to that intro, even though I play it live and I feel like I'm Neil Peart. I feel like I'm Neil Peart when I'm playing it live, but then when I listen to it back, I'm like, oh boy.
It's so good.
No, it's
okay.
Fantastic, absolutely.
The idea is there, the execution, 70%, but I appreciate it.
No, it's wicked, definitely. And how was, I did want to ask you about that. How was going over to Power 97 for an interview? That must have been quite an experience.
Yeah, it was very cool. Very cool.
Big building.
Yeah.
The view.
Well, I don't know if it's at the top, sorry, but I know it's up there.
It's up
pretty
there.
Close. Yeah. Pretty dang close.
Might as well just be the top.
Might as well be when you're looking down, I'm sure.
That was horrible. That was the worst part, dude. I'm sitting there, my hands are sweating the whole time. Like,
just wondering, can I sit not looking at the window, please? Is that possible?
No, that's the worst part. The chairs were facing this window or this window. There was no getting away from it.
Just trying to talk about the band, I'm just wrestling with my mortality. Will I survive this fall?
I know.
I don't know.
No, it was good though. It was really fun.
Yeah, I can imagine for sure. And that's is that interview coming up, or did that just? Or no, that's on Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Putting it on. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And what time is that? So people can tune into Power 97 on Sunday to hear that.
9 p.m.
9 p.m.
Yeah.
All right. So right around 9 p.m. From my experience, tune in a little bit early, but yeah, right around 9 p.m. That sounds awesome. Wicked. Well, I do want to talk as well. Last time we were talking before Punk Fest, we were talking about merch a bit. We were talking about some of the shirts you guys have. We're talking about potentially selling socks in the future. We'll still wait on that one.
Oh, but, actually, hold on. You guys keep going. I did find we might have socks actually, but
this is the energy you get on stage.
We're gonna be we have a whole screen printing dilemma going on.
Okay.
Wait, are we screen printing socks on Sunday?
Yes, we got.
I don't know where my hat is.
We will have. We have socks coming up. This is a sample of nothing on here, but we will be making socks. Wait a minute, hold up. Boom. It kind of just looks like toilet paper. Give it a bit. We're gonna have some socks available.
Wicked. Okay. Well, I like I said, I remember that from the last time we talked. So I got to get a pair of those for sure.
Let's go. I'll have a set aside for you then.
Yeah, also it's a pretty nice sweater you got on too there.
Yeah.
So. Wow. Oh my gosh.
Which one? Look this.
You should stand up and turn around and stay there for a minute because like I said, we see you once in a while. Oh, there we go.
That was where I was going. Is that for your fans who want to grab a sweater, there you got a great way to kind of show tribute to Big F, obviously.
Oh, rest in peace.
Yeah.
It's so sweet seeing people talking about Big F and them doing the mental calculations of listening to the song and being like, oh wait, it's about a car, and then making the connection and following. It's really sweet. So hopefully all the true Big F'ers out there, if they want to grab a sweater, there'll be one available. Are we screen printing socks on Sunday? Let's go.
Let's go. I think you guys are, absolutely. And Michael Jensen in the comments, shout out to him from Black and White Rewrite, saying you guys are a great band.
Yo, for Black and White, let's go. Justin Fisher showed me some of your tracks.
Oh yeah, they're fantastic. I finally got to see them live a little while ago at Handsome Daughter with the Soundoff there. They were fantastic.
Let's go. I sadly missed, but the album, beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful song.
Yeah, some great writing over there, definitely. Is there any other new merch? So I know about the sweater, obviously. Was there anything else?
We have a little DIY. It almost looks like a metal band print that we got coming up. That I threw together. But it's kind of just funny because we're not a metal band at all. But I think it's some fun design. This is probably gonna look atrocious, but let's see.
Oh boy.
Boom!
I am not buying that shirt.
Yeah, no, it's a wicked shirt. I saw that online, so people can go to your socials to check that out as well, right?
Oh yeah, that's where the full quality JPEG is gonna be.
We also got some patches too coming up. We got some patches.
Tons of stuff. We got tons of gifts and treats for whoever wants to show up. And
yeah, no, it's a great shirt. Obviously, a great hoodie as well there. So, and nothing wrong with having the metal design. I think, or I know Sleepless is doing that as well. They cut some metal stuff out without really having any metal tunes, obviously. But it's fantastic merch, so I'm not complaining.
It's a sick design, yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. One random, well, maybe not random, but one thing I was going to ask you about was the song Socks. So we talked about Socks last time you guys were on the podcast, but about 2 minutes into that song, there is an awesome solo, or kind of like a bridge leading into a solo, if I'm saying that right. I wanted to ask you about writing that because it's very different than a lot of the other sounds on most of your tracks.
I was all Jaleel. I had nothing to do with Socks. Socks, creatively and structurally, was basically all Jaleel.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Like where it's slows down.
Yeah, big solo,
right. Yeah, it slows down, really smooth, great sound, and then it goes into kind of a more high-paced solo. But yeah, where did that come from, or what what brought that on? Because like I said, it's very different than pretty much anything else in your guys' music, but I mean, it sounds great. It works really well.
I don't even know, to be honest. I was just in my room. I was freestyling, just had my guitar, just throwing a bunch of chords and stuff together. And then yeah, I don't know. I just decided to just like slow it down. I just wanted this part to be just bring everything down and everything chills.
Yeah.
Chill vibes. And then just lead into the solo. And because like a lot of my solos I have right now are just like super like fast and like shreddy, but I was like, you know, I want to show the people, you know, I know more than the than the major scales and the sweep picking stuff.
Yeah,
you know, it's just wanted to just like switch it up.
Yeah, it's a great. That's kind of what it is. It's a great tempo change in a high paced song. So
yeah,
I like it a lot too. It's cute how it works out to be like the closer of like our little 5-piece song, little hypertension, over anxious album EP thing, and then just ride it out with something sweet, something short. Show your emotional side.
Yeah,
absolutely. Absolutely. And I've been listening to that song for a long time. I don't know what it was, but just like a couple weeks ago that hit me that solo is just so different than anything else you guys put out. So anyway, I just wanted to mention that it's a fantastic tune and great solo in there as well for sure.
Thank you.
Absolutely. So let's bring up quickly, this is something you always mention to your fans on your socials or anything like that. Bring up the reason to bring a DS, Nintendo DS, to a Second Floor Patients show. Why might you want to do that?
I think a lot of some of the stuff we're working on behind the scenes for lyric wise is just certain companies that made the Nintendo 3DS and these new like $600 systems that are coming out that are being stripped of like communal features. The 3DS had a thing where like if you closed it and you brought it around with you, and it fits. First off, it fits in your damn pocket.
Yeah.
And then if you pass someone else who had a 3DS, it would like ping each other, and then you'd be able to play mini games or collect like puzzle pieces, or just basically like it required you to go out and like meet people. And it's like it was such a sweet idea of like promoting like proper third spaces for people and just like going out and using these social features. And a lot of the newer systems that are coming, like just they don't have it. First off, they don't even fit in your damn pocket. They don't even have any of these like things that can probably like ping. Backpack. Exactly. You hold the whole second bag to do it. And what we're trying to do with these shows is use them as opportunity to like, hey, like some of the let's step out of our comfort zones and like go check out a show and then bring this 3DS and like relive some of those like better game days and just take advantage of those communal features. Because at the end of the day, that's what these shows feel like with all our fans and all of our peers that are showing up. It's just amazing little third spaces that we can just like blow off some steam after like a week of just dealing with a ton of, can I curse on this? A ton of bullshit. Oh, sorry.
No, you're all good. You're all good. Believe me.
Okay. That's it. That's final answer.
That's awesome. For sure. I mean, they're usually all different colors and stuff like that too. So it just makes for a cool visual when however many people in the crowd there have that. So that's super cool.
It's always really funny, like when we also see people like the 3DS has like a camera feature, but it can only record at like 200p, and then you'll get like concert footage, and then the compression blows out everything. You can't hear nothing. People are still trying to record with the 3DS because it's just charming. It's just charming.
It's starting to sound like original Game Boy sound all of a sudden.
Yeah, exactly. There's a nice like bad crunch to it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wicked. No, that's awesome. Yeah, I wanted to bring that up because that's just a cool thing that you don't see at a lot of shows, obviously, but it is, like you kind of just mentioned, it's a cool interactive feature, obviously, and the DS is a wicked console or handheld console. So.
Oh yeah, we need more of that. I think I just blew our own sponsorship opportunities with Nintendo, guys. Very sorry about that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it seems like those companies aren't dishing out a lot of money anyway these days to people. They're just raising the prices. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, for sure.
So, bring your 3DS. It'll be fun.
Yeah, bring your 3DS. So that is May 2nd. I don't think we mentioned it earlier. It is an early start time, I think, as well. May 2nd at the Hanson Daughter. I think it's 7:30. The bands are starting.
Yes, music 7:30, doors 7.
Nice.
All ages. It's gonna be a fun time.
Is it all ages? Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. Okay, that's wicked. Awesome. But yeah, it's early start time. I've been seeing some venues doing that here and there, and it's been working out really well from what I've heard, at least from the people promoting the shows and people working at the venue. So that's great. Great to see for sure.
That's good. That's good. We need more. If I was if I was a young one, and then all these all ages like cool shows are happening, I'd be like 30 times cooler, I think, if I was going to these things.
Absolutely. The band is literally telling you bring your Nintendo DS. Like,
yeah, literally the character I would have built. Oh,
exactly. Awesome. So yeah, that's the May 2nd show. Get down there. And also, if you don't mind me mentioning, the May 29th show as well. You guys are doing with also Ran, I believe, is the third band, and then it's Until Defeat's CD release party finally.
Finally, the big album. It's dropping soon. I'm pretty sure the album's coming up a bit earlier.
Yeah.
But we're so excited to open up for our boys, our homies.
Yeah.
Love Until Defeat.
That's going to be wicked. So that's at Side Stage, May 29th. Going to be an unbelievable show. That's a great weekend. I saw there's a lot going on that weekend. So that's going to be a great way to start your weekend off, is get down to Side Stage. I think I mentioned it last time, but there's certain bands that always complement each other really well, or a great duo, and definitely Until Defeat and Second Floor Patience would be one for me.
Oh yeah,
I would agree.
Like this,
I would agree. We love Until Defeat.
2 peas in a pod.
Yeah, absolutely. I know Howard will be excited to hear 2 live again, obviously. So
might even play it twice for them.
There you go. There you go. 2 times twice. So awesome. Well, I think we're gonna wrap things up here, guys. Is there anything else you wanted to mention, or anything else that you wanted to plug really quick?
Come to the show on May 2nd. Have some daughter.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Bring the whole family.
Come on the 29th too.
And 29th. Yeah.
Bring the family, bring the DS, and if you miss the second, come to the 29th. We've got a couple.
Or both.
And if you missed that second one, you've gone too far.
You're out.
Strike 3. No. We love all of you.
Absolutely. All right, I'll ask you one last question, just because we're talking about the DS. What are some of your Nintendo DS favorite games then from that console?
Oh, I might have to answer all 3. I don't know if we got DS gamers in the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm an absolute fraud. I play Rocket League. That's my game of choice. Not on the DS though, unfortunately.
I'm a Brain Age 2. Without you, I think I would have.
Oh, dude, Brain Age 2.
Yeah,
I would have not made it past any grade school, anything.
I played Indiana Jones. That's about it.
What's your DS game, Thomas? Give us your best one.
I don't know. I never owned a DS. I always played it, definitely, but it was always my sister's console, so I didn't have a lot of my own games. She had a good. I'm not ashamed to say she had a good dog daycare game that was pretty cool on there.
10 dogs. Oh,
I think I remember that. I think I remember that low key.
No shame there. That was cool, I thought. So
10 dogs, fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely. Wicked. Well, thank you for joining us on Pegcity Soundoff, guys. It's been great talking to you. I think we mentioned it. I'll say it again, though. May 2nd, get down to the Handsome Daughter. Great venue. Great bands down there. First time in a long time playing with the program. Spectrums will be there as well. I don't think I've seen Spectrums live, so that should be great. It's a great lineup. So looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, it'll be very fun. Very fun. Thank you again for having us.
Yeah.
Hey, no problem. We'll have to do it again soon, definitely.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you, and thanks everybody.